Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm Joe Panther III, and today, as you see what the video is called, 2 of 2. And I'm like, people are like, 2 of 2? Why 2 of 2? I had Dynamite Doll on like a few months ago, and I had such a great time with her. And I also recorded with Moondog, and I was just like, I want to have Dynamite Doll back because I had such a great time with her. But I also had such an awesome time with Mad Dog, and Moondog. So I was just like, let's do 2 of 2. So welcome back, Dynamite Doll and Moondog. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. And this is our first one that we've done together, so we're really excited about that.
Awesome. So now you guys are starting a stable. So what is it like to be like working together as like a unit now? Is there like any thought process of like keeping the name the Dynamite Doll, or are we gonna learn a little more as we get further into this?
So I actually watched the episode you did with Moondog, and he did mention that I now started going by Dolly Manson. So we are the Manson family together. It's him and I. We're right at the top. So Moondog Manson and Dolly Manson. I'll always be Dynamite Doll, but this is a new era of me. So it's been great so far working together, and we're just beginning, and we have a lot of ideas and a lot of chemistry. So we're just really excited.
Awesome.
Would you agree?
Yeah, no, that's the thing is, we're both on a new course in the wrestling business, and I'm looking forward to see how things develop. And early on in my career, I started out as a tag team wrestler, and probably for the first 3 years wrestling, I pretty much had a tag team partner. So when I was on the road a lot, I wrestled singly. But now that I'm kind of heading into my fourth decade as a wrestler, I'm actually interested in starting something new, and this is where we're going with it. We're doing the Manson family thing, and we're going to push a big stable, and we're going to, run wild all over the indie scene.
Awesome. Is there like anybody that you guys are gonna add to your stable, or is there like anybody in mind that you think that would fit your what you guys want to do?
Well, there is. Sadly, unfortunately, one of them just passed away. He was Vince Austin from Edmonton, Alberta. We recently teamed together in Alberta, and we were actually going to form the new Moondogs under the Manson family. Basically his backstory is he was trained by Sailor White, who was one of the Moondogs from the WWE. And so he's got a history with the Moondog name. He wanted to honor his trainer. And then I've got the West Coast version of the Moondogs going on with Moondog Meridian and Moondog Maine, like the lineage there. So we were planning on teaming together, but unfortunately he's passed on. So he's just going to be with us in spirit now. And we're kind of working on a few other people, but we got to kind of keep those under wraps for now. We don't want to. We don't. I don't know. We don't want to expose anything. We definitely don't want to get people
any feathers just yet.
Yeah, we don't want to ruffle feathers. Because the thing is, there's going to be some feathers ruffled when we start pushing forward.
That's right.
Awesome, guys. Are you just gonna do this like blaze trail through just Canada right now, or is there like plans to make it an international trip?
Oh, we'd love to go everywhere. I mean, the States and Japan. We've talked about Japan. All over Canada. Anywhere we can go, really.
Yeah, and I got some contacts in the U.S. right now, and I'm working on a few things there. So that's the thing is we're going to be taking this international, and I'm even open to working on TV if those guys are paying attention.
Ooh, ooh, I like that. I always like to hear when wrestlers say they're gonna go international. I'm just like, but you didn't say it the right way. You have to say international. My friends are like, how would you spell that? Just the I. Just like let the I put type like it's like you sneezed as you were saying international with the N. In my friends like you can't write even your my phone even gets mad at me because it goes, no,
No,
it's
that's wrong.
no, it's not. And for a while on the bottom of the screen where it says like the name of the thing, I had international. And Mama Panther saw it and she was like, that's wrong. And I'm like, but mom, it's and then you look like you sneezed when you wrote it.
It's Joe Panther slang. Come on,
Yeah,
mom.
it's internet. It's like, did you have the chills when you heard it? Yes, international. It was cold when I was saying it that day. I was like, God. So Dolly Manson, now I can call you. So, like, are you gonna have like an all new like gear from what we were talking about the first time? Like no more red and blue, like now like a black and
Yeah.
red or something like that, maybe?
Um, it's kind of I dress different every show anyways. It's part of my gimmick is I never wear the same thing twice. But definitely probably a little bit darker, a little bit edgier, a little more family friendly, should I say? Inside joke.
Yeah, that's an inside joke, Joe. You won't understand it.
Okay, that I just laughed because I just was like,
Yeah, just
I mean, I have a whip already, let's just say. So we're going to experiment a little with toys and different ideas.
I just did the random. I don't get it. What? It's me. I just me being a podcaster
Just
now.
a
It's
lot.
like
This is all new and it's kind of just all unfolding. So yeah, it's always going to be different. That's the thing. That's the thing about me is it's always going to be different.
awesome.
Joe, I gotta be honest with you. She's got like 17 wardrobe chains every show, and she just
Yeah.
So every outfit's fresh.
I
Yeah.
guess it's like going to a concert with Tay Tay. It's like, no, hold on, I gotta change the jacket. Like,
Literally,
no.
yeah. People like will comment on my outfit changes and they give me props. I'm like, that's just who I am. That's how I started in the business. I always have an arrival outfit and it's well thought out. It'll be like a casual, maybe runners, athletic look. And then I have my outfits throughout the show. I'll have like an intermission outfit and then I'll have like an exit outfit as well. So yeah. And then I always pack extras. So
That's always good to have an outfit to come like baseball players and football players. They show up in the arena with like a jumpsuit or a suit on, and then they leave with like a hoodie and like big glasses. So like they lost. They're like, no, me, that's not me. Like,
yeah. But sometimes I'm like feeling my outfit so much that I won't change into my planned exit outfit. So it just depends.
that's always good.
Yeah, me, she looks fantastic. She looks fantastic when she shows up to the venue. She looks fantastic at ringside. She looks fantastic after the show. So she's not hiding anything. She doesn't put on big glasses and hides behind them.
No.
Whereas me, I'm pretty much wearing the same thing 24 hours a day.
So when you guys like travel together, do you have a set schedule for everything, or is it all just like, okay, we're traveling, we'll stop here to use the restroom and we'll travel here to eat, maybe? You know what I mean? Is it like that? The schedule?
I think we try to plan, but you have to expect that some things are just going to be on the fly. So, and that's okay. I like being spontaneous. Like wherever we eat, doesn't really matter as long as I eat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably say that. The only time we got things planned are like designated pickup times and drop off times. We have to be to the venue. The rest of the time, it's like choose your own adventure.
And I think for me, it's like, okay, where am I going to get ready? Kind of thing. Like that's important to know for me. But last time we were traveling together, he's got like a, what do you call it? Like a power bar in his vehicle. So I was able just to plug in my curling iron and I curled my hair in the car and I was good to go. So I was like, this is great. He's thought of everything. So yeah, so far so good.
To make sure Moondog has a lot of gas, because you know those carolers could make the battery go.
Yeah, I'll be paying extra for gas.
Here's extra, and I'll buy you more bars. Just buy the whole. Like when you're in the store, they have like the little candies. You can just buy the whole. Like I'll just take the whole thing. Here you go. And this like.
I just want one chocolate bar at a time, please. I don't want the whole box.
No, I'm just saying that'll be another way to pay for gas.
Yeah, but I'll eat the whole box. Yeah, I know my limits.
Yeah. So as we know, Moondog loves his bars, candy bars. So what's the snacks in the car? What are the snacks? What's the music like in the car? What's the playlist? Well, he did it again.
You must have bad service in your basement.
I'll probably.
What are the snacks? Well, we're very clean eaters. We don't eat a lot. We're like, right?
Yeah.
So we're pretty like rigid with when we eat. So our schedules work out pretty well. We'll like get our coffee in the morning and like maybe have something to eat then. But we don't really snack all day long. We'll kind of just eat meals at a normal time or one big meal a day kind of thing. And the music, well, I'm a heavy metal head. I'm a metal head, sorry. So if it's me in charge, it'll be heavy metal. If it's him, it's hip hop.
Sometimes techno too.
Yeah, throw a little techno in there.
Yeah, like it depends on if I have to drive for like 7 hours straight and I have to stay stimulated. Yeah. And then I'll play like techno for like the whole 7 hours. Yeah. Maybe a couple of Red Bulls.
You can see in the passenger seat. You can see in the passenger seat. Dynamite Doll's like
The night
I might have to document how Bronwyn does with my playlists. You know, I could see some of them stressing around maybe.
I mean, I used to be a raver, so back in my day before I had children. Yeah.
Because breaking out the glow sticks out of the hoodie, just like.
I think it looks like Joe used to be a raver too.
I think so.
The 90s, we all had glow sticks, didn't we? Like everybody had the glow sticks.
I wasn't dancing at the raves. I was usually working security.
My dad's the DJ. He was like, "Hey, you want a glow stick? Cool." Like I have some of them in my room somewhere, like the ones on the string that they made you wear, like on Halloween. They made you wear the glow sticks around your neck, and I always wanted the orange one because I could not stand the green ones because it looks like something out of like one of those horror movies that you put around your neck. Oops, I dropped it into the cemetery. Now all the zombies are alive. Crap, that wasn't a glow stick at all.
No green glow sticks for Joe.
No. So yeah. So you guys like I'm losing my questions. So oh boy.
That's because you're playing too much, Joe. You should be focusing on your job, son.
I know. I'm always complaining about everything. Now that you guys do like this, is it harder now that you're doing a different names, and is it like easy to remarket yourselves as a stable? Is it harder?
I'll let you answer first.
Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure I told you the first time I came on that I got some advice from Roddy Piper a long time ago. Just be yourself in the ring. And I pretty much told that to Bronwyn. So it's kind of pretty much easy. We just go out there and have fun, be ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I feel like it's not any harder. I guess I feel like it's easier really because I have like a teammate in this now. So I'm not doing it alone. My struggle for so many years has been like finding the right fit. And when Moondog and I met and we started talking, everything just started aligning, and we started to take it really seriously. Like so much so we started like an app with all our ideas because we didn't want to forget like everything we were talking about. And so I was just like, we were on the same page, and that felt really nice. And you just don't feel alone because in the wrestling, it can be difficult at times. People can be really critical, and it's nice to have someone to like fall back on and like shoot the ideas off each other. And so far I'm getting a really great response off like my new Dolly Manson name. I had a post, I think that was yesterday, I posted with like my pictures, and kind of the name change and like the look, and I got a lot of positive feedback. So it's been really great so far. And also it feels like a really natural fit for me. Marilyn Manson's my favorite performer. So I think people naturally just think, oh, this suits Bronwyn. This makes sense. And I've always been the Dynamite doll. And I think Dolly sounds really cute. Oh, I put 3 L's in Dolly. Pardon me.
I
I can
almost
spell.
Wow.
I
And-
almost could have used that, but then you just said it was not right, so it sounds cool.
Dolly Manson.
Well,
Dolly!
moving forward, it's got 3 L's in it. I guess that's the new you.
Well, doesn't Panther have an H, or is that how you spell it?
Yeah, she's
Oh
just
my-
she's trying to use the international
Wow.
thing. She's like, Dolly.
Joe Panther the turd.
I know, I wasn't thinking today. I'll just write
So
it.
I'm the only one that spelt my thing right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a new gimmick. I'm still getting used to this.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
been a long day.
I spell bad sometimes. Whatever. Nobody says nothing. So have you guys
Oh,
worked on
sorry,
merch yet?
just going off of what Moondog said about being yourself as well. So when we first met, he was nice enough. I was doing wrestling in BC, where he's from, and I had a hotel super far from the venue, and we just met that night, and he like made sure that I got home, and he like checked me into my hotel. He like walked me to my room, and the next day, because it was 2 nights of shows, he was like, yeah, I was like, thank you so much for driving me to my hotel and all that. Cause like I didn't know anyone. I was kind of nervous. And this is my first time kind of leaving Alberta and doing this like on my own, actually, to be honest. Well, I think I did Saskatchewan before that, but first time in BC. And I was like, thank you so much. And he was like, yeah, I just kind of, I went into dad mode and I wanted to make sure that you got home. And I was like, oh, so you said you went into dad mode. Are you a dad? And he was like, no, I'm not. And then from that moment, it was just like a very natural progression of like, he kind of took me under his wing and of like taking care of me. And he's like my locker room wrestling dad. And so I call him Moon Daddy as well. And it's just really like, we're not faking anything. This is our friendship. This is our gimmick, and our gimmick is real.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Sorry, I got distracted. It was just weird. My screen updated and I got Facebook open and there's just a picture of Vince Austin all of a sudden on the screen. It was just kind of ironic.
Aw.
Yeah.
He's saying he's watching. Awesome.
Yeah, that's why I got started. I was kind of, whoa, what's going on? Sorry, the ADHD kicked in. Yes, that's the thing is we're just going out and having fun because I know a lot of the stuff she talks about. I experienced too, man. I've had a lot of hard goes in the wrestling business. People trash talking me behind my back, trying to get me debooked. And there's been a lot of promoters that like took advantage of me early on. So it's kind of nice to have somebody that I'm on the same page with. And it doesn't really matter specifically which wrestling promotions we work with, but the thing is we have something outside of the shows now to work on, right? It gives us an opportunity to focus on basically growing our brand. So that's in the we can work on our brand 7 days a week. We don't need to worry about when a booking is to work on our brand.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys, have you created merch yet for like the Manson family, or is it in the works?
We're actually just getting it made this week, our first round of merch. And I will definitely send you a sticker because I know you have a sticker collection.
That sticker wall will be
Sticker wall.
forever.
But yeah, we're gonna do more. This is just a slow start of, we're still working on like our logos and everything. So yeah,
that's awesome. It's good to know that 2 awesome wrestlers, manager and wrestler, both of you guys are doing super awesome stuff, and I'm so proud of you, Dolly. I'm so proud of you, Dolly. So proud of you, Dolly Manson. You're doing so awesome, so many awesome things. And Moondog, I'm so proud of you, dog. You're doing so many. Sound like I'm talking to Brian Griffin. Go proud of you, dog. So proud of you, dog. I'm so proud of you, dude.
Thanks, brother.
So, do you guys have any shows coming up that you want to talk about before we go? What's been going on?
Yeah, we're actually this weekend. I have to pick up Dolly Manson from the airport, and we got to drive up to Armstrong, British Columbia, to wrestle for Thrash Wrestling on Saturday. Was it the 27th?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a show Saturday night. It's their super evil death tournament that they do. Pretty much, it's like a hardcore tournament. So I'm featured in that, and actually the Manson's family's featured in that. And then the following day, we have to drive back down to close to Vancouver, British Columbia, to work for Canadian Apex Wrestling on the 28th. And they're doing the show they're doing is Halloween Hell. And basically, what it is there's an older promotion that isn't currently running called ECCW, like Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling. And back in the day, that's where I started out was ECCW. And they had a hardcore title that I was the first ever hardcore champion for them. So they basically have Fans Bring the Weapons Battle Royal. And they're going to be crowning the newest ECCW hardcore champion.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a very hardcore weekend, and that's why I wore my hardcore student shirt, Terry Funk.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Awesome. If they want to buy tickets for this show, are there tickets available still, or can you get them at the gate or the door?
Well, you can always get them at the gate. I'm not sure who the ticket sponsors are for Thrash. I'm not sure if you can get them online. But I know Canadian Apex Wrestling has theirs available online. After this is done, I'll probably post something on my social medias just as a reminder where people can find it. So if they need to find it, they can probably find it through my social media.
Awesome. Before we go, is there, like, I didn't get a chance to do this for you, Moondog, when we left because your feed cut. But if there, I did this for Dynamite Doll. I'll do it again for both of you guys this time. If there was any kids that had any aspirations of getting into the wrestling business, like the both of you, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Do you want to answer this one?
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, I did answer this last time, so I'm gonna give a kind of a different answer than I gave last time, because last time I think I said, well, I can't quite remember, but I think it was naturally about to roll off my tongue. So I'm gonna change my answer. I think keeping a positive mind and manifestation, because that's something huge that Moondog and I have been working on, and it's proving to be very, very real. So if you're negative, and we talk about this all the time, and you are having negative thoughts like, God, I suck, or God, I'm never going to make it, or like, my match was the shits, and like, just have that negative mindset, you're never going to progress. You're never going to move forward, because you're going to become your thoughts. So you need to be like, I did my best, and take constructive criticism and be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to apply that next time and do better. And each time it's going to get better and better, and just keep that like positive mindset and manifest what it is you want, because it's a real thing.
Awesome.
And I'd probably say, don't give up on yourself. It's really easy to cave in and just feel like it's not worth trying any harder to make it. But you should always keep focused on what you want to achieve and keep working at it. And you're not always gonna do what you want to do when you want to do it. But if you keep pushing at it long enough, just like with the manifesting, if you do it long enough and you work at it, you should be able to achieve anything you want to do. So just don't give up on yourself. That's probably the best advice I can give to somebody right now.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, dog.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I feel like we're always like, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone else's opinion determines how we feel about ourselves, and that's not how it should be. You have to believe in yourself, and then they will start believing in you.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to thank you both for coming on the podcast. This was so much fun. You guys are awesome, and I want to wish you guys nothing but the best of luck on both of your career in this awesome stable that is going to grow before our eyes and like branch throughout the whole country, and we're all gonna be like, "Wow, Manson family, this is amazing."
Yes.
So
Hashtag Manson family.
yeah. So when everything gets settled and you guys are ready to come back on to give more news, and we'll go live the next time, and like when there's more members, you bring them back to Dudes at Ringside. I'll show them off to the world. This is your
Joe,
stage.
Joe, do you want to run our fan club?
Oh, I could
Manson
run it
family.
in the States. You give me
Yeah, because
a
you could just be in the Manson family by default right now. We could add you. You can be the guy that runs all the fun stuff for us.
yeah. I'll be your Paul Heyman. Yes,
Perfect.
my Moondog. I'm like, yes, my Moondog. Give me a cool
Excellent.
jacket with like a butcher knife on the back or something cool. I'll wear a jacket. Like, give me. I love jackets. Give me a cool jacket with a big knife across the back. I'll wear it. Not in my
Jackets and stickers. That's
Mhm.
what you want, a jacket and stickers.
yes, something cool. Not in my back. The knife on the back of the jacket.
Are you going to I don't know what the name is, the Battleground show this weekend?
Me, Belgrade?
Yeah. Are you not in Philadelphia?
No, I'm actually in Milford, Pennsylvania. That's where I
Oh,
live.
okay, yeah. All right.
Milford. If
Never mind.
and I saw the thing you told me about, and I kept seeing the
It got
advertisements. And
canceled.
it got canceled.
Yeah,
Aw, I'm sorry.
I know. I was really bummed out. I don't know what happened with the guy, but
Well, you could always try to come to PPW in Slatington, Pennsylvania. They're doing a show, November, and you can just tell them, "Hey, who you are," and maybe you could drag Moondog with you to Slatington because there's a lot of awesome wrestlers, and they have an awesome belt. I think Moondog would be really good at. It's almost like their hardcore title.
okay. Put me in touch with the promoter if you know him.
Paul Bow, that's his name on Instagram. Paul B-O, Paul Bow.
Okay.
Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. I'm Joe Panther the Third.
Oh, I'm Dolly Manson.
And I'm Moondog Manson.
And we will catch you in the next one.